What's up, everybody? Jay here with Jay's Backyard Cooking, and today we're gonna get into some Philly cheesesteak sandwiches and some homemade fries on the griddle. Let's get into it. As far as ingredients go, we're gonna keep it very simple. The beef shaved steak we found at Kroger for $6 for the whole pack. Some provolone cheese, a red bell pepper, green bell pepper, a half an onion that we had left over from a previous meal, 2 potatoes for the French fries, pink Himalayan salt, pepper, and we're gonna actually use the bolillo bread. I know it's usually hoagies or something else like that, but the bolillo bread, 3 for $1, couldn't beat it. Gonna go ahead and throw them on there. So I'm gonna get the vegetables chopped up, I'm gonna get the French fries made, and then we'll see you back outside. And I say it all the time, with these cooks that I do, modify it to however you like. If you don't like onion, don't put onion. If you want more onion, put more onion. If you don't like the red and green bell peppers, don't use them. Again, the beauty about my recipes here is that they're very interchangeable to your liking. If you didn't like the seasonings that I'm putting in there, add your own. If it's supposed to take something else other than what I'm doing, add them. Feel free to change it up. Got those diced up. Hopefully they'll fit in all this bag. You know what I say all the time, I don't like the dirty dishes. As long as I can fit it all in this bag, put it in my grill carry system over here, and we're gonna be all right. Just like that. Doesn't even need to close all the way because it's not gonna last that long. As far as the potatoes go, I'm just gonna half peel them. I'm gonna leave some of the skin on, take some of the skin off, just a real quick shave real quick, and then I'm gonna slice it up into fries. One thing for sure that I do advise though is even with your vegetables, potatoes, vegetables, give them a good wash before you cook them. You have no idea how many, well, potatoes for one grow in the ground. And then you have no idea how many people have touched them to move them around to find the perfect potato for their dinner. So just give it a good wash, and then, like I said, just a couple of slices off the skin. You know, just something like that is perfect. We'll have a potato looking like Jada Pinkett. Losing his hair. Just, you know, 4 slices like that, long ways, and then turn them sideways, and then cut them this way. And then I'll probably cut them, I'll cut them in half this way too, that way they're not as long. So then with these, I'm just gonna throw them in a gallon bag. I'm gonna get them seasoned with some salt, pepper. Probably gonna throw some garlic powder in there, and then just let it sit in the bag until the oil is ready. And do I have a trick for you to avoid dishes when frying stuff? So stay tuned. Just like that. Once it's mixed, open up the zipper a little bit, get all the air out of it. Throw it into the grill carry system here. Wipe down my lid that also doubles as a cutting board. What I like about this lid is it's got the little ridges on the side, so if you're cutting something that's watery, for the most part, it'll stay in these ridges, and then you just go and dump it into the sink. My first time using it, I believe my wife bought this for me a couple months ago and just never got around to using it. But fill it up, take it outside. But before we do, let me show you what I'm gonna fry the fries in. This right here, my friends, aluminum deep dish pans. We found these around Christmas time, I believe. They were on sale at H-E-B. I knew I would use them at some point. We did use them that day to make the cream cheese dip that's posted in one of my other videos. But I'm gonna fill this up with oil. I'm gonna put it on the griddle, turn it on, and it'll get hot enough to be able to fry stuff. So let's go outside. And then just like this, we'll go ahead and cook them in batches. It shouldn't take too long. We do got a nice sizzle going on in there, a nice bubble. And then when I put this next batch in there, I'll go ahead and start the vegetables on the other side, and we'll get it all cooked up at one time. Okay, full disclaimer. Frying in these aluminum pans does work, but the weather is getting bad and the wind is picking up, so I'm kind of struggling out here. So I'm gonna end up dumping them out onto the griddle and frying them up that way so we can get inside in a hurry. What I'm gonna do over here is go ahead and get my vegetables on. Get them going. Some of the same oil from over here. We'll get these going. Get these cooked up a little bit, and then I'm going to use this dome over there. I'll put some water in there and get those pushed to the side. So they had said earlier that it was going to get windy, but they said it would be tonight. I guess it's decided to come early. Just for time reference, I think we're at halftime, the Washington Commanders and the Eagles right now. So go Cowboys. Next season's our season. So then with the vegetables, oh man, it started raining again. So with the vegetables, just get them to your liking. However sauteed you want them to be. I'm still, again, gonna put this dome over them at some point and push them to the corner. I'll throw some water in there before I cover them. That way the steam will continue to soften them up some more while I'm getting the meat ready. And then once the meat is done, then I'll uncover it, mix it all together. Once I'm satisfied with the consistency of it, then I'll line it all with the provolone cheese, cover it back up for a little while, turn the fire off, and then we'll let it sit there just until I'm comfortable with the consistency and the cheese being melted enough. I know the fries don't look like much, but I never once claimed to be a professional. I'm not entering a contest on my French fries. They may end up being mashed potatoes. It doesn't matter. They're gonna taste good, we're gonna eat them, and we're gonna have a really good meal tonight. I just enjoy cooking my backyard. Sometimes the weather doesn't agree with me, but we make it work. We will make it work. On another note, my wife saw that I was struggling out here. She came out, asked me what she could do. So right now what she's doing is the bread that we're using, the bolillo bread. They're usually really plump. I don't want to use that much bread on it because we're gonna have a lot of the Philly cheesesteak to throw in there. So I had her, she's digging out some of the meat, just enough to make a little pocket. And she's lining both sides with mayonnaise. Once the food is ready, I'll throw those, I'll open them up, I'll throw them onto the grill. And you'll see, I'll show it, but I'll throw them onto the grill and get those nice and crispy, and then we'll fill them, take them inside. Oh guys, it is coming down now. I had to put up my other camera, it was dying. I'm gonna see if I can get this camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. It should be okay. Let me get you moved in. All right, let's see how fast we can get this done. So the vegetables are already done to where I want them to be. So again, I'm just gonna push these off to the side. Get this moved over. Just like that in a little bundle right there. It's not gonna hurt. And then I have this vent hood right here, grill hood. And just, let's get some really good water in there. And then we're gonna cover that up, push it to the side. We're gonna leave that alone now. Now we can go on with the shaved steak. Just gonna dump all that on there. Spread it out some. Now this shouldn't take very long to cook. All right, we'll get some oil on there from over here. Crispy fry now. Just like that. Again, same ingredients. Himalayan salt. Black pepper. And that is it. Again, don't forget the fries. They're crisping up over here finally. And like I said, they're gonna be ugly, but they're gonna taste good. Gonna pick this up, put it over here. We'll get it out of the way. And then we're gonna mix all of this together. Well, there you have it, folks. Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, some not so fried French fries. You saw the weather kick my butt today, but that's what this channel is all about. Simple food that tastes great. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing, hit that like and the bell button, and comment below what would you have done differently. We'll see you next time.